We've been connecting people with property for over a century. There's no doubt that people are our most valuable asset. We're fortunate that we have a very diverse group of people originating from over 16 countries and speaking 28 languages.
It's like my big family. I think sometimes with my view of companies, when they're so big, you don't actually know everybody, but I turn up to Woodards function and there's always heaps of people that I can chat to or I can call on for advice, not just in my own office, but particularly a lot of the surrounding offices.
Woodards have a very a family values kind of feel. I have worked in other offices, large scale offices, where you're just a number and no one really knows who you are and there's not really a lot of support.
I've been working for Woodards for over 30 years. I have felt supported and valued. I've made, long-term relationships along the way with, second generations of clients. But more than that, for me, I've always felt a sense of belonging, of being part of this amazing Woodards family, and I just couldn't imagine working anywhere else.
I've always enjoyed the diversity of every day. Praising property, showing property, working through a solution to a particular problem, dealing with tradies. No 2 days are the same, so I've always really enjoyed that.
When I first started, there was some really good initial training offered with a program run on a Friday where the basics of sales, how to set up your business, how to prospect, list, sell, negotiate, really giving me a great foundation.
They offer sales training for the whole organisation with industry-leading trainers, and on a weekly basis, the new sales cadets and agents get the opportunity to come to head office.
There's nothing more rewarding than being able to ring someone and say, your application's been approved, this is your new home, and hearing the excitement on the other end of the phone.
Sometimes it's a really positive experience they're going through. They might have just had a baby, they've just got married, they've got their dream job interstate and they're moving interstate.
Either I'm helping people to find a home or I'm helping people who have purchased an investment to grow something for themselves, perhaps later in life.
One of our finest and proudest achievements is our foundation. Formed in 2015 with an initial purchase of a home in St Albans to house and provide shelter for women suffering domestic violence and social isolation. Today we partner with St Vincent de Paul and we've provided in excess of $1.2 million back into the community. We've built 6 homes which house women and children suffering domestic violence and homelessness, and we've bought 8 new soup vans which feed 220,000 each and every year across metropolitan Melbourne.
Woodards is an excellent brand, has a long-standing good reputation in Melbourne, and it enables me to get the career I want in real estate.
Being around for 101 years, particularly in the marketplace that I'm in, there's a lot of brand recognition, which really helps getting your foot in the door. A lot of the marketplace know the brand, they trust the brand, and there's some real longevity behind that and puts you, the pedestal above the competition, definitely.
Now in the later stages of my career, I actually really appreciate the ongoing relationships. It's really nice to have clients that you've had for 10 years or clients, from 10 years ago will come back and work with you again. So that connection is really rewarding.
I've been fortunate enough to win the novice auctioneer competition in 2014 through the REIV, and most recently I've won the REIV senior auctioneer competition for the 3rd time in 2022. And that auctioneering school really helped you not just look at Blackburn, you look at Woodards, and I think that's the really big difference, that you are part of the Woodards family and you can lean on people for advice, you meet people through the training programs, and there's always someone that'll have the answer that you're looking for.
We get to do this job, we don't have to do this job. It's a great opportunity.